Ladies and gentlemen, you guys heard me talk about Maxwell Chickenboozy. Well, Maxwell Chickenboozy is the inventor
So a
of
couple
the
months ago,
automobile. Hold on. We're going to get to you in a second. Now, if you didn't believe that Maxwell Chickenboozy actually created an automobile that runs off of sound waves because sound waves are energy, again, I understand it. I really get it. Hands down. The name EeoN means eon, excuse me, energy equals oneness. Because energy is in everything, it's everywhere. You cannot destroy energy. That's why there's no such thing as anything ever ending. It just transforms into a different spectrum. What happens when a person dies? Oh, they dead. But the energy that was inside of them returns to the source. Sorry, the Bible says that. Not their spirit. The energy is not your spirit. The energy is not your spirit. But God's spirit, the one that the Bible refers to as Holy Spirit, is energy. Duh. That's why it calls it its active force. That's why the word spirit means breath or breathe, implying action. So, never mind, don't worry about it. We're not going there. We're going here. Let me show you why George Soros has purchased. Well, we already know Clear Channel owns a whole lot more than 200 radio stations. But pay attention.
Soros-backed group filed a petition at the FCC asking us to approve their acquisition of over 200 licenses, radio licenses, across more than 40 markets or cities. And when they came forward with their petition, they said, we have some foreign investment that is part of this deal of buying these 200 radio stations. Well, the FCC has long had a process in place. When you have what we call excessive foreign ownership, meaning more than 25% foreign ownership, you have to go through a special process that includes not just the FCC, but executive branch agencies that have expertise in national security issues, trade policy issues, foreign policy issues. We have codified that in federal law. But this particular group came in and they asked for a waiver of that process.
Ladies and gentlemen, because I guarantee you China is involved in this deal. I'll explain why in a second. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I'm making my veggie burger, and I guarantee you, it's going to be great. Anyway, China, one of its top automakers, has invested in Maxwell Chickenboozy's invention. Ladies and gentlemen, China, if they get their hands on this technology, they could disrupt the entire ecosystem as far as commerce throughout the world. Because they can take that same technology and put it into their grid. They can become the most powerful country in the world with this technology in less than a year. But here it is. Somebody else is jumping on the bandwagon. Look, Maxwell Chickenboozy has come up with a creation that they already know existed. Tesla had already talked about it. Remember, the FBI, if you can call them that, went and confiscated all of Tesla's journals, files, papers, notes. Now, I'm not saying that he invented everything, but let me explain to you guys something so that you can get it. What I've been doing is I've been creating one app after the other app, 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 after the other app. I've done this in the past 24 hours. That's just me. We have daily discussions, 4 days a week, discussions. And I've done over 400 consults in the last 2 years. The amount of things I've talked about. Do you imagine, can you imagine if somebody was to take all of that information and put it into one source? Now, I'm not saying I'm the greatest mind ever, but I'm saying the things I talk about, the stuff I discuss, is information that is already out there. It's just stuff that I've acquired over the years that I am recalling in conversation with people. I can't remember it outright unless somebody brings up the conversation because I don't have memory. But I have a lot of information because as a child, I did not go outside. I spent a lot of time reading and thinking. Encyclopedias and all of that junk. I was the researcher. When it came time for book reports, I took that to the man. You talk about research. There were books all over the place. Anybody who knew me in school knew, especially when it came to researching stuff about the Bible, that I had books all over the place in the library. I mean, literally, I was the researcher. That information is still up here in this noggin of mine. Somewhere, I gotta find it somehow. And that's why I talk about so many different subjects, because I used to take the encyclopedia and just pick a page, just open it up, and whatever page it fell on, or slammed the pages, and then stopped it, and that's what I researched. I did the Bible the same way. I did the book, it was called Aid to Bible Understanding, an encyclopedia. Did that the same way, and then I did the Insight on the Scriptures encyclopedia. And that's what I did. So, Mr. Chicken Boozy, I guarantee you, if he didn't figure it out, somebody else was going to figure it out, and that's what they know. George Soros is not buying up 200 radio stations because he's into music. I love music! Oh, this is my financial center. Based on the act. My financial center. See? We've created. He apologized. We created it. I need to take that because guess what? Get that out of here. Like I said, I've been on an app thing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can't put it here. It doesn't go there. Dude, I'm all backwards and turned around. So, let's explain something to you. Mr. Maxwell Chicken Boozy and the automobile that runs off of sound waves. The several automobiles that runs off of sound waves. That's not his first invention. He's already created 2 generators that is able to power 300 homes each. These generators are definitely not the size of regular generators, and they've already tested them to see that they're not pulling power from any outside source. There is no so-called meter voltage rising as a result of energy coming in from a different source. You know, because if he was doing it fake, these generators, they would have to be pulling power either underground or coming in through some side panel. Well, if that was the case, then they would be able to register and read the spike in the energy with their monitors and their meters. Well, what if he found a way to mask it? Well, if he did, then that means he's a far greater genius than people give him credit for. Because that means, pay attention, that he does have the technology. Why? Because if he can mask the technology for which he has no access to in Africa and Zimbabwe, okay, if he could mask that technology, then that means he's a lot brighter than y'all think, and that he's letting off. But we know the technology exists. Why? Because they wouldn't have tried to kill him otherwise. How did antifreeze end up in his drink for him to fall sick and almost die, and now suffer from kidney problems as a result? So y'all just keep an eye on it. He released the technology in February 10th. And a lot of people are going to try to take the technology, but he has patented his technology, but he did it in Zimbabwe, and now they're under international law, so it's an international patent. So anybody producing it makes themselves liable for suit. So he's not stupid as people are trying to make him appear. I like him a lot, because when he explains what he has done, you can see the confidence. And it's not arrogance. People are going to call it arrogance, but it's not confidence. I mean, it's not arrogance, it's confidence. You can see that he is 100% positively certain of what he's talking about. Just like when it comes to the law and me. Let somebody challenge me and watch how man, you see how I talk to these stupid AI models? Okay? No. Not when it comes to something I know. Now, if it's something I'm not sure of, okay, I will lay back and listen to see if somebody can prove me wrong. But if it's something I know, please, you can't tell me nothing. Okay? So, Maxwell Chicken Boozy, I can relate to the young man. And I'm not joking when I say that. I can relate to the young man. All right, hey, I gotta go. We have a rainstorm coming through. This is Los Angeles. Los Angeles ain't got no storms. I'm not in Los Angeles. We got a rainstorm coming through. It just rained, but this storm, I couldn't even see the mountain because of all the rain coming from this storm. It was like 10 minutes before it got over here. So we got scattered clouds and showers and all of that stuff. It's going to be an interesting time. All right, y'all take care. Chicken coop is okay. It weathered the storm. So I'm looking at it right now, and I just got to take my time because we got most of it constructed. I just got to get the fencing this week, and then probably in about 3 weeks, we'll start having chickens. So we'll let you guys know about the project and the work and all of that stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get back to these apps because I promise you, the apps I'm creating, I don't see anything else out there like it. Yeah, I see people with apps like it, and I see other people selling it on the side and charging people a lot of money, but I don't see nobody doing many of the things that I'm coming up with. Oh, sorry, we're going to show y'all something so that y'all understand. Give me a second. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's not it. I might not be able to pull it open, y'all. Give me a second. Nope, that's not it. Declaration. Nope, that's not it. Dang it. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I think this might be it. Nope, this is the Declaration of Self-Autonomy we told you guys about. I'm going to have to open it. Give me a second. I apologize for y'all because y'all have me doing this when y'all know I don't want to do this. Come on now. Ain't got all day. I didn't ask for you. Oh, my system refreshed. Y'all see that? It just said, we ain't showing them that. Look at it. It literally just restarted. Ooh-wee. We've been having some issues. That ain't the rain. I ain't gonna blame it on the rain. I promise you I ain't gonna blame it on the rain. Give me 1 second. Not that one. This is it. This is it. Okay. This is it. This goes out to all our SAPAP people. See, self-autonomous, self-governance, faith-based trust creator. Yeah, you get to create a trust. Look at all of these things in our trust. There you go. We gonna give our people an app that if they want to sell it and create a business out of it, by all means they can do it. But this is our app that we gonna create for our people. Working on it now. So if y'all part of the mega pack, you're gonna get this. If you are what is that? The first one we created the mini trust for was the Fourth Amendment Securing One's Property program. They already received their trust. They were the first ones. But then there was the DAP people. Y'all ain't received y'all, so we're going to work on this for y'all. Okay? I just want to let you know, a lot of things are going on. Okay? We told y'all where we were going. And so now it's today, tomorrow, Tuesday. Sorry. A lot of work that I got to focus on you guys. So bears with me. And I know what the problem was, ladies and gentlemen. I know why the system did that. It's because of this. There was a conflict with my train. And so I gotta bring the soul train back. So let me open this up and let y'all go. So y'all have a good day, okay? Take care of yourselves.